time. Hook the horse, baby!
All right. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another installment of Unhinged and Undocumented. I'm your big man, Jimbo, with the magic, Cody, and Rafe.
Yo.
With our resident G-man, Mr. Jason.
Yo.
And our resident undocumented man himself, Mr. Cruz.
This episode not sponsored by Powerade.
Maybe one day.
Please.
Maybe one day.
Please. One day.
One day. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged and Undocumented. Guys, it is Texas OU week. I am, of course, as always, hyped up this game. Every Longhorn fan makes sure to circle this game every year. Texas and OU, a traditional dogfight as old as time. Of course, it's a little hard to get hyped up after last week's performance against Florida.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's I mean, for fuck's sake, Cody, Rafe, I mean, Jason, if you caught the game, you know, what happened last week, man?
They lost. That's what happened.
I'll be honest with you, the defense didn't show up. Neither did the offense.
I mean,
it
was terrible. They didn't even get off the fucking flight.
Florida's wide receiver shut up.
That was a point I was going to make as well. That was his first game, and that dude, I think, is going to be a difference maker for that Florida team.
Maybe so. That dude's going to get nightmares the rest of the year. I can tell you that much. Just to recap from last week, Texas took on the Florida Gators in the Swamp, and it did not go anywhere near as planned. You know, and of course, us being faithful Longhorn fans, you know, we had the Longhorns, you know, getting the win in Tallahassee over the Gators, or we did anyway. I don't remember. Jason, what did you say?
What did I say about what?
No, who did you pick for the win on that one?
I'm pretty sure I went with Texas. I think I went with Texas.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Well, when we all took Texas, but like I said, it didn't go that way at all. You know, everybody said, well, I mean, you know, the score considered, you know, wasn't that bad and whatnot. You know, Texas lost to Florida 21-29, but by all accounts, that game was bad. It was not a good game. Our defense, complete failure to show up. Our offense, complete failure to launch. I don't know what to say anymore. I mean, we're about to get into the thick of our schedule. So
there was at least 3 that I counted for sure, maybe 4 wide open receivers that Arch just overthrew.
I mean, at the same time, it didn't help that our, you know, the Gators kept on dialing up a really good defensive pass rush, and our offensive line couldn't.
Had 6 people rushing at all times.
Yeah, and our offensive line couldn't hold the line to save their lives. You know, but
A&M won.
And that's that. Just that, you know. I mean,
Jason, you got some shit in your throat.
Yeah. Sure do. They got a dub.
But we couldn't get that run game going at all. Don't need to be a point of emphasis moving forward against OU. But anyway, like I said, Texas and OU this weekend, Red River at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. There's actually something that I did snip out for tonight. The likely injury report for the game. So out for Oklahoma will be tight end Caden McGlinchey, offensive linemen including Troy Everett, Jeff Sexton, and Jack Taylor. Questionable will be Keontez Lewis and probable, which means we don't know yet if he's going to play, but John Matier might actually play on Saturday. Apparently, he's been progressing really nicely in his rehab, and so he's got a shot to play on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Texas, doubtful is C.J. Baxter, still dealing with an injury. Probable would be Malik Muhammad and Parker Livingston, who took quite a hit last week, but was still able to come back and finish the game. But so those are that's the injury report for the game. Of course, that kickoff will be at 2:30 p.m. from the Cotton Bowl. And I don't really have, honestly, I'm not as hyped as I have been in years, in past years for the Texas OU game. Of course, it's a game I always look forward to, but just after last week's performance, it's really, really hard for me to remain optimistic with the way things have been going lately with offense. Yeah. Anybody got anything they want to add? Please don't let me talk this whole fucking time.
To be honest with you, I think the only way Texas is going to win this game is if their defense comes out, starts hot, and creates turnovers. That's the only way I see it happening, because until he proves me otherwise, I just don't have any faith in Arch right now.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I told you, I think I said it last week when we were texting during the game to you guys, my hand is basically hovering right over the panic button when I'm Arch Manning now. I mean, what do you mean, why?
Bro, if his name wasn't fucking Manning, none of this hype would be as crazy as it fucking is. He would just be another fucking quarterback in your stable, and you'd be all right as long as he was better than the rest of them.
No, honestly, no, I wouldn't, because even if his name wasn't Arch Manning, he'd still be a 4 or 5-star recruit quarterback coming to Texas. And
if
up to this point,
Manning,
he's played like a 2-star recruit up to this point.
I mean, he didn't play in a competitive division in high school. Like, he's not, I don't know. He has all of the ability, all of the upside for it, 100%. But people are already calling that the NFL are losing on purpose to pick him up. Like, it doesn't even make sense to me. He's not.
It doesn't make sense to me either. Yeah. I mean, and yes, his name did generate a lot of hype at the beginning of the season. I won't lie. I thought that there was definitely some hype off of my side. I won't sit here and blow smoke and bullshit and say that there was no hype because of what his last name was. But at the same time, there was more hype under the fact for me that he was a 5-star recruit coming into Texas. He showed flashes of greatness last year behind Quinn Ewers as a starter.
Played really well last year when he started.
Yeah, he played really well last year in the 2 to 3 games that he started when Quinn was injured. Okay,
wait. So I have a question. Yes. What was your O-line like last year compared to this year?
We had a solid O-line last year. We lost.
We lost 4 of the 5.
We lost like 4 of the 5 starters.
That speaks volume. I
know it does.
He went from being protected. He went from being protected to being bombarded. That's a rough one for anyone. I mean,
I agree. But for a 4 or a 5-star quarterback, okay, if that's what your rating is coming out of high school and coming in to a prestigious school like Texas, your name shouldn't be the only thing building the hype. Okay, and for me, you made the point of saying that, it's because of his name. Honestly, it's not. Okay, I didn't know who Vince Young was. I didn't know who Colt Moy was. I didn't know who Sam Ehlinger was. I didn't know who I know who Quinn Ewers was, but that's because of his whole, committed to Texas, decommitted, went to Ohio State, left Ohio State, came back to Texas. Okay, that's why people knew who Quinn Ewers was. But I didn't know who those 3 guys were. All right, one of the guys, Vince Young, national title. Colt McCoy, I still believe that if he'd have played, our chances to win the national title in 2009 were greatly increased. I potentially think we could have won the national title against Alabama. I don't care what anybody says. Okay, Sam Ehlinger, Good quarterback, great quarterback. Couldn't get it all together. Couldn't find a way to make it work. Okay, but like I said, 4-star, 5-star recruits and whatnot. You come to a prestigious school like Texas, you are expected to perform a certain way, despite the fact of what your name is.
Yeah, but he was
And up
also
to this
expected
point,
to. He was expected to be some kind of superhuman, and right now we're saying that that's not the case, and they need to stop treating high school students coming into college like they're just, you know what I mean? Like they're hyping them
yeah,
up so far that
yeah,
it's like the letdown is real
I'm
for
gonna be
everyone.
yeah,
honest,
yeah. I mean, like,
I haven't seen this poor of quarterback play from Texas in a long time. To be
And that
completely honest with
speaks
you,
volume because Urs to me wasn't great. He was
but he was better
serviceable.
than
He was
that.
a serviceable. Yeah, for sure. He
Like,
also had a receiving core that was way better than that. Way.
yeah. And he also had
Yeah.
an offensive line that was way better than what he's dealing with right now.
To me, I'm gonna hope
But-
maybe it was because he just hasn't made his connection with the receivers yet in this offense. And I'm hoping that maybe he can come out against Oklahoma and just kind of get that spark that he needs, especially under conference play against an opponent
He
like
has to.
Oklahoma.
He
And I feel
has
like if
to.
he
Our-
doesn't do it this week, it's gonna spiral. As much as I hate to say it,
he has to. Our chances of the CFP are basically dwindled down to nothing now. I think the last time I saw, we have a 24 or like a between 27 and 24% chance of making the CFP this year after our loss to Florida. Okay, so our chances of that are literally dwindled down to next to nothing now. We lose to
still have to
Oklahoma.
play Texas A&M, Georgia, Vandy.
Oh yeah, we're about to go through the gauntlet for our schedule. We really are, because all but one of the remaining teams we have to play, I believe, no, check that, 2. Okay, or 3. Okay, my bad. But still, despite the fact, we got to take on Oklahoma this week. Okay, and then in a couple weeks we got to take on Vanderbilt. Then we got to take on Georgia right after that. And then we got to take on A&M at the end of the year. I mean, if we can't make it past Oklahoma, our season is pretty much done for.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't
Toast
think
your
that
season.
this is all right. Toast to the season. I mean, I still believe that they could turn it around.
See,
I
so
still
yeah,
believe.
I don't have. There's no hate there. There's no me being, against the grain there. But I definitely believe that it's not time to run away from Arch. It's time to keep building around him and try to make it work for him.
Yeah, make the best of the situation that we have right now. Now,
Correct.
the only reason I say I'm ready to hit the panic button on him is because basically, if we don't beat Oklahoma, our chances of making the CFP playoff are done. They're gone. And at the same time, I'm not sure I want us to make the CFP playoff, because
You don't
I
want to let
truly
down.
believe that if we run the gauntlet and we make it, we're going to get knocked out in the first round.
Yeah.
It's,
I
I'm a
mean, it
Texas
just
Longhorn
depends on
fan through and
it
through,
also
but I'm a
depends on
realist.
how you go through that gauntlet, though. If you start turning
Yeah,
it up in
exactly.
the gauntlet, then you have a chance.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
see.
maybe we do have.
Time will
Yeah,
tell.
we'll see. Anyway, moving on. So Texas and Oklahoma on Saturday, 2:30 p.m. at the Cotton Bowl. Jason, Texas and OU, who you got?
Oh, you?
What's your spread?
21.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oof.
Okay, I do have to ask. Does Mateer playing affect the outcome of the game for you?
Honestly, I don't know. I just have this feeling.
Okay.
I have
Rafe.
a feeling.
Rafe, what do you think?
To answer your question, I think it does affect it quite a bit. But and this is, I know you probably think it's biased, but it's definitely non-biased. I think the Texas defense realizes what they did last week, and I think they pulled together this week during practice and coaching, and during this whole week I'm gonna say Texas wins it by a field goal.
Okay, Cody, what do you think?
I think if Mateer plays, OU wins by a touchdown. If he does not play, Texas wins by 3 points.
Cruz, what do you think?
I'll say Texas by a touchdown. I mean, if they're going to go down, they're going to go down swinging. So this is not going to be the easiest game for them.
No doubt. My opinion is 100% biased, and I'm like I said, I'll be honest. Okay, I'm 100% a fan at heart, but I'm realistic. So let's I'm going to keep it real here right now. I am picking Texas to win. Okay, only because much like A&M, I will never pick OU to beat the Longhorns ever. I don't care if Texas. I don't care if Texas still hasn't won a game yet this year. I will never pick OU over Texas. Just like I will never pick A&M over anybody. So I will take Texas to win by 10 points, but realistically speaking, I will not be surprised if OU just completely curb stomps them.
And that's what I mean with the college football and how unpredictable it is.
Yeah.
It's the only reason. It's not because I think they're some kind of greatness better than Texas. Yeah. I just have a feeling if it starts and Mateer gets in, I think it's you're not going to stop it. You're not going to stop the bleeding.
100%. All right, so moving on, just a couple of the highlighted games we have for this week. We got number 1 Ohio State taking on a number 17th ranked Illinois. Jason, Buckeyes, Illinois, who you got?
I got the Buckeyes by 10.
By 10? Cody, what you think?
Illinois, upset alert by 3 points.
The upset alert. Okay. Ray, what do you think?
I'm going to go Buckeyes by 2 touchdowns.
Okay, Cruz, what you got?
Buckeyes by 2 touchdowns.
All right, and I'm going to run away with this one. I'm going to say Buckeyes no contest by 4 touchdowns. Moving on, we got a good one in the SEC. We got number 8 Alabama taking on number 14th ranked and undefeated Missouri Tigers. That's actually a game that one of the games that is on the upset watch this week, along with another one. Jason, what do you think, man? Tigers or Bama?
I'm going with the I'm going with Tigers.
You going with Tigers? All right.
Yeah.
Good deal. What's your spread?
14.
14? Rafe, what do you think? Bama or Mizzou? Don't hurt yourself now.
10.
Rafe, Cody, what you think?
I'm gonna go Bama by 10.
Cruz?
Who's it? Alabama and who?
Missouri.
Alabama and Missouri.
Missouri by 14.
I would like to see Missouri win, but I just don't think this is going to be their year. Now, granted, they are defeated. Alabama's just about always had their number. So I'm going to take Alabama by 2 touchdowns. Moving on, we got another good one here. We got Indiana, Indiana University, taking on we got the Hoosiers, my bad, not the U, not to be mistaken with Miami. We got the Hoosiers taking on number 3 Oregon. That's going to be a good one. Both teams are undefeated. Ooh, that's going to be a fancy game. Jason, what do you think? You got the Ducks or you got the Hoosiers?
I got the Ducks. I'm going to go Lime Green Bay. I'm going to take a 10 spread on it, at least. But I know Oregon likes to put a whooping on something to make a statement.
Mm-hmm. And we did pick them last week to upset Penn State, which they did do. Rafe, who you got? You got the Ducks or you got the Hoosiers?
Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth.
Cody, who you got, man?
Mighty Ducks by 10 points.
The Mighty Ducks by 10. Cruz, who you got?
I too will pick the Mighty Ducks by 2 touchdowns.
All right.
Birds of a feather.
You know what? Call me crazy. I'm with Indiana for the upset.
You're crazy, but okay. I got you.
I'm gonna take the Hoosiers to beat Oregon. Make sure with this down. Hey, I'm gonna take the Hoosiers over the Ducks. All right, moving on. We got Florida traveling to Kyle Field to take on Texas A&M. Well, I'm going to go ahead and go first, and I hope Florida comes out and plays on top of their game and steamrolls A&M. So, go Gators! Jason.
After their performance last week, it makes it tough, but I think Texas A&M pulls it out here.
Think so?
Yeah, by 7, at least 7.
Okay. Cody, what you think? You got the Gators or you got A&M?
I'm going to go Florida by 14.
All righty. Rafe?
I'm going to say Gators by 1 touchdown in overtime.
Okay. Cruz, who you got?
Gators by a touchdown.
The Gators! Chomp, chomp, chomp! All right. And let's see. And there's one more game that it wasn't listed on here, but this game is on, does have this team on upset alert. We got Auburn take on Georgia. A lot of people are picking Auburn to beat Georgia in this game. It's gonna be a tight game. It's gonna be a really good one. Both these teams got some pretty tough team, some pretty stacked team. So, Jason, who you got? You got the Bulldog, you got the Georgia, or you got Auburn?
I got Georgia. Georgia by 14.
Okay, Rafe.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I picked Auburn to beat fucking A&M or Bama, and it didn't work out that way. So I'm gonna go Georgia. I'll go Georgia by 17.
All right, Cody.
Georgia by a field goal.
Cruz.
Georgia by 2 touchdowns.
All righty then, and I am going to take Auburn for the upset. I don't know why I want to pick the underdogs this week, so I'll take Auburn for the upset over Georgia. I mean, I could be wrong, but who cares, you know? And the last thing to cover on the college front that we had labeled, guys, Georgia Tech is still undefeated and has slowly climbed the ranks all the way up to number 13. I mean, you know, they knocked off Clemson. Well, not as the only ranked team they beat, but still they've climbed into the rankings. They don't really have any other ranked team play this year, except for Georgia at the end of the year when they have their annual Georgia versus Georgia Tech game. But just something to keep an eye on, man. The Yellow Jackets looking mightily impressive. All right, moving on. We're gonna hop over to the NFL real quick. Cody, are we still them boys?
I'm not going to say that yet. No. Look, okay.
Cautious optimism.
Here's the thing. Okay. Yes, it was the Jets. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The offense I am not even remotely worried about. Dak had 4 offensive linemen out. CD's out. He's still slinging it. Javonte Williams is that dude. He's running the rock like it's no problem. I mean,
no problem.
The offense is phenomenal. I mean, but the thing is, they have to be. Because this defense, up until last game, was completely atrocious. Now, I don't know if that's because maybe they were still getting their shit together. I don't know. But James Houston is a very good pass rusher, and they need to keep him in.
I will tell you why, Cody. And if you go back and watch any of the tape from last week, I told y'all it was a scheme issue. As soon as they started playing man and let Deron Bland and Trayvon just cover man-to-man defense, locked down.
Honestly, I think Malik Hooker being out had a lot to do with it too.
Dude, that's another thing too. The rookie, Shamar James,
dude,
he had 15 tackles by himself.
So he was a safety, and then he transitioned to linebacker, so he can do both.
Yeah, so
it's kind of like Marion Overshone. He was a safety too, who transitioned to linebacker.
And that's my point. If they can scheme it up better, and that's another thing too. I noticed they played man and were bringing 5 and 6 guys to pressure, and they had 5 sacks last week. James Houston looks like a dog. I mean, Azaraku has looked pretty good. Even dude Dante Fowler, he's just flying through the line too. And when it comes to the run defense, I mean, I will honestly say Kenny Clark and Solomon Thomas are the two best run defenders that we have currently.
The only run defenders we have.
No, Osa's good.
I would like for them.
Signs.
I would like for them to continue to scheme the way they did that game, but I'm not gonna get any sort of hopes up until I see them play a very competent opponent on offense.
Well, they have.
That's definitely not this weekend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
I don't know, bro. Ted McMillan and who's that other receiver they got over there now? Panthers picked up another receiver, but
let me see.
Core is decent.
Look at. Oh, they got Hunter Renfrow over there. Isn't he doing something that hadn't he made a difference the last couple? Games.
Yeah. The little white guy.
I think the Panthers have won 2 games this year.
Yes.
They have. They are 2-3. They're 1 game shy of 500. And then you have us 2-2-1.
I mean, I'm not saying the Panthers, are like the worst fucking offense in the league. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying if I'm not gonna, get my hopes up to any certain
you just want to see them play an opponent that's on the Super Bowl ballot, basically. And see if they can lock them down.
Yeah, I mean,
to see how well this scheme is going to work out for you guys the right way. I mean, you change game plans per team, anyways, right? But yeah, I got where you're coming from.
Well, to this point, it hasn't looked good.
I mean, after the bye week, they come in and they play the Commanders at home. I think that could potentially be a good game to see what the defense can do because Commanders do have a good offense. When Jaden Daniels is healthy and slinging it, I mean, they're a good team. So, like I said, we'll see. That's all I can say.
No doubt. We will our run defense is definitely going to be tested this week, especially with the with facing a former Dallas Cowboy and Rico Dowdle, who completely went off last week. Dude had over 100 yards rushing and a couple of scores.
200.
So, what?
He had 200 yards rushing.
Oh, well, what the hell ever? Well, our run defense is definitely going to be tested this week. So we'll definitely see how things prevail against the Panthers. Of course, like I said, offense is looking good. Williams is definitely that guy. I'd definitely like to see Blue get involved a little bit more. He had a couple touches for nothing really significant, but I definitely want to see him get involved more. Pickens looking great. Ferguson looks like he's getting to form a little bit. Dak is. Look, this might sound crazy. I'm about to say this might sound crazy, but he's definitely looking like a Player of the Year candidate, in my opinion.
I have to say, and I've been hoping that they were going to give him more playing time since last year when they drafted him. Ryan Flanoy had a hell of a game last week.
Yes, he did. That's who I was thinking of, Ryan Flanoy.
So he actually apparently is like him and Chris Carter are super close.
Okay.
And Chris Carter was actually like trained him and did the whole what do you call it? I'm blanking on it. The thing they do before the draft.
The combine?
Combine?
Yeah, the combine. He did the combine with him and he ran a 4.4. It was a 4.44 40. I mean the dude,
a lot of force.
I think he should take Jalen Tolbert's spot.
I won't say that yet. I'll say after this week we'll see what he does because Kavonte Turpin and CD are both out this week, so he's going to get another shot.
Yeah, absolutely. So watch out for Flanoy, Pickens, Tolbert, of course. Like I said, I would go as far as saying Dak's looking like a definite candidate for MVP for the year for offensive player. That's just my opinion. If he keeps it up,
I would agree with you just for the simple fact of everyone's comment about Dak, besides the whole playoff thing, has been he doesn't raise the players around him, and I feel like so far this year he's done that. I mean, he was out his top 2 receivers and his top 4 offensive linemen last week, and made the Jets look like a fucking high school football team.
They always.
Well, I mean, I'm about to say it's the Jets. What do you expect?
I mean, but that doesn't take away the fact of how accurate he was on his passes.
Well, that and their NFL team, like it's any given Sunday.
Well, I've also been seeing
true.
I mean, today me and Jason were talking about it whenever we went to lunch. So they had a MVP list of who's the leading candidates, whatever, or who they think is
fucking retarded.
The leading candidates. Okay, there's guys on this list you can agree with. I mean, you can agree with Baker Mayfield. That's arguable. You can argue Josh Allen. You can argue, Matt Stafford, Danny Dimes. I mean, you can argue those guys, right?
Of course.
Why in the fuck do you have Patrick Mahomes at number 2 or 3?
Because he's Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes has no business being on the list.
No, I don't.
Exactly.
I don't think so either.
Dak's not on the list. Daniel Jones isn't on the list. I mean, come on.
Daniel Jones needs to be shoo-in for comeback player of the year.
So I haven't even heard anything about Mahomes. Like throughout watching clips, watching replays, there's nothing about this man at all. So you're just pulling his last four years in the league and basing it on that.
Yeah,
it's not anything
he deserves to be in the conversation.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have anybody. Travis is on his retirement run. The next year or two, like he's kind of on his way to moving on, and that's fine. I mean, I think he deserved it. He earned it.
Yeah, and not mistaken, they just recently lost, didn't they? Yeah, they lost. Yeah, they lost to the Jaguars on Monday Night Football. Yeah. Go Jags, go Sunshine. But yeah, I 100% agree. There's people on this list that have no business being on this list. There's people that are being talked about still that I honestly don't feel don't even have a leg to stand on to be being talked about. Patrick Mahomes is one of them. Another player I'm getting really tired of hearing about is Lamar Jackson. I'm sorry. I've never been a fan of Lamar Jackson. I never, ever thought he was that guy. I take nothing away from him. He's a good player and whatnot, but that's all he is. I never thought he was that guy ever. So, the fact that people keep bringing him up and whatnot, and it's, there's players that are talked about that the discussion doesn't
actually deserve it. Yeah. And there's other players that are kind of sitting on the wayside that have earned it. I mean,
100%.
Puka should be on that list.
100%. Puka, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jonathan Taylor. You have so many players.
Big boot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got so many players that deserve to be on that list, and so many players that names don't even need to be anywhere near it. Anyway, moving on. I said Cowboys and Panthers this weekend. We're going to get into our picks really quick. So, guys, y'all know the routine. I call them, you pick them. Here we go. Starting from the top of the round, we got the Cowboys and the Panthers. Jason, go.
Cowboys.
Cody.
Cowboys.
Rafe.
Cowboys.
Cruz.
Them boys.
Definitely them boys. Go Cowboys. Moving on, we got the Broncos taking on the Jets. Jason.
Broncos.
Cody.
Broncos.
Rafe.
Broncos.
Cruz.
Broncos.
Give me the Jets to get their first win. I'm totally kidding. The Broncos.
Don't you believe in the Knicks? Like, come on now. You know that's a lie.
Right. Shout out to Bo Nix carrying me this season in our fantasy league.
Hey man, I was pissed you took Bo Nix. That's my dude.
Bo Nix is my goddamn hero.
Hey, it's okay though. Your boy, number 1 in fantasy league. Let's go. Anyway,
Me and you are number 1. We're tied.
yeah, me and Crewers are tied for first. All right. Anyway, moving on. We got the Browns taking on the Steelers. The Browns take on the Steelers. Jason.
Steelers.
Steelers. Cody, who you got?
Steelers.
Rafe?
You said Browns and Steelers?
Yeah.
This feels like a trap game. I'm going Browns.
Cruz?
Steelers.
I'm putting the Steelers on upset alert. I'm taking the Browns, man. Quinshon Judkins looking good. Dylan Gabriel getting the start. I feel like they're gonna pull it out over Old Man Rodgers. Moving on. We got the Chargers taking on the Dolphins. Anyway.
Every time, man.
Jason.
I think
Chargers and Dolphins.
Chargers bounce back and they get the win this week.
Absolutely. Cody, who you got?
Yeah, I gotta go Chargers as well.
Rafe?
I'll go Chargers.
Cruz?
Chargers.
Laces out, baby. Go Chargers. Moving on, we got the Patriots and the Saints. The Saints, I think, are just bombing this season. Jason, who you got?
I got the Patriots. If they didn't get lucky with the 5 turnovers from just fumble fingers, they wouldn't have won anything.
Fucking real. I agree. Cody, Patriots and the Saints.
Pats.
Rafe?
Patriots. Drake May looking like that dude right now.
He is looking like that dude. Cruz, Patriots or the Saints?
Give me the Pats.
I'll take the Pats as well. Moving on, we got the Rams taking on the Ravens. Mason?
Rams.
Cody?
Rams.
Rafe?
I'll go Rams.
Cruz?
Rams.
Ram it home, boys. Go Rams. Moving on, we got the Colts taking on the Cardinals. Jason, what you got?
Colts.
Cody?
I can't pick against Colts in this game.
Rafa?
Colts.
Cruz?
Colts.
Give me comeback player of the year. Let's go. Go for the Colts. Moving on, we got the Seahawks taking on the Jaguars.
Go somewhere else with that. As somebody else start this one. Y'all can come back to me.
Okay. Cody, who you got, man? Seahawks and the Jags.
I'm gonna go Seahawks. Go Sam Darnold.
All righty. Rafe, who you got?
I'm going to go Jags again.
What was that?
I'm going Jags again.
Oh, Jags again. Okay, let me pick an old sunshine. Cruz, who you got? You got the Jags and the Seahawks.
I'll take Seattle.
Okay.
Seahawks.
I'm going to go ahead and hit it with the Jags as well. I think they got something going on right now, and they're trying to.
Absolutely, absolutely. Sunshine looking very good, as is everybody around him. But I still believe in Sam Darnold. Give me the Seahawks. Moving on, we got the 2 trash teams in the NFL, or 2 of the other trash teams in the NFL. We got the Titans taking on the Raiders. Jason, what do you think, man?
Raiders.
No, not even any love, none.
None. I'm just gonna go ahead and go Raiders.
Cody, who you got, man? Titans or the Raiders?
Cam Ward said Titans ass. I'm going Raiders.
Hey, they won, didn't they? Didn't they win last week? Isn't that what
they did?
He said
did.
we
They
asked, and then the following week he won.
Yeah, that other team kicked their own ass though. They don't
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how it's been.
Rafe, who you got, man?
I'm going Raiders. Tennessee just looks god awful this year.
All right, Cruz, who you got?
Raider Nation.
Oh man, give me the Tennessee Titans. I think they're just a little bit less bad than the Raiders. I knew you're gonna say they're a little bit better. I'm just gonna say they're a little bit less bad.
They're a little less high school football team. Got you.
Exactly. I'll take the Titans over the Raiders. Moving on, this is actually going to be a really good matchup, and I'm interested to watch this one. We got the 49ers taking on the Buccaneers. Jason, Bucks and Niners, man.
I'm going with the Bucks. I'm going with the Bucks.
All right, Cody, Bucks and Niners, man.
I feel like it's going to be a really good game, but I'm going to go Niners.
Ooh, Niner. Rafe, who you got, man?
I'm going Bucks. Baker's been doing it, boy. I can't bet against him right now.
Cruz, Bucks and Niners, who you got?
I'll take the Bucks.
All right, and I'm going to take the Bucks as well. 49ers are a little beat up right now. And Baker Mayfield doing that thing, slinging that ball. Bucks. Moving on, we got the Bengals taking on the Packers. The Bengals went and got Joe Flacco as their new starter because Jake Browning is ass, despite the fact that he finally made my number 1 overall pick irrelevant last week. So, you know. But anyway, Jason.
Go Pack, go.
Bengals and the Packers. Go
Pack, go.
No. Good God, no.
Yeah.
Who you got, man?
Oh, Joe ain't going to help nothing. Get out of here.
I got the Packers defense, so go Pack, go.
All right. Cody, Rafe, who you got?
Packers.
You just heard the curse. That's it.
Cruz, who you got, man? You got the Bengals and the Packers.
You know what? I'll be a little bold here. I'll pick the Bengals.
It's a bold move, Cotton. We'll see if it works out for you. I'm going to pick the Bengals to win as well. I don't know. Something doesn't seem right with the Packers, man. Just ever since their tie with Dallas, I felt like things didn't look good going into that game, and then the tie with Dallas, and they had the bye week. Huh? Yeah. I don't know. Something doesn't seem right. Jordan Love seems a little bit off and whatnot. So I'm actually going to take the Bengals. I don't Joe Flacco is going to be the difference maker, but I definitely don't think he's going to make them any worse.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's relevant.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm going to take the Bengals to beat the Packers in Lambeau. Moving on, we got the Lions taking on the Chiefs. This should be an easy one. Do I really need to ask anybody for this one? No. Can we all agree? Simon, can we all agree? Yeah. Okay. All right. Go Lions.
Yep.
Go two-headed monster. Right. Let it happen.
All right. Then transitioning to Monday Night Football, we got the Buffalo Bills taking on the Falcons. I'm just going to start this round off and saying I'm pretty sure Buffalo is steaming pissed after what happened. So I feel really bad for the Falcons because Buffalo is going to completely murder them. Jason, who you got?
Bills.
Cody?
Buffalone.
Cruz?
Dollar Bills, man.
And Rafe?
They're playing the Falcons?
Don't play the
Look at his smile right now.
Falcons, baby. Give me the upset.
Man, it's a bold claim, Cotton.
Give me the upset.
A stupid claim is what it is.
You thought the same thing about the Patriots last week, and look what they did.
Everybody
hey, if I'm not mistaken, you picked the Falcons when they actually won their only win, didn't you? Oh no, when they won, they had an upset like a couple weeks ago, and you called that upset too. If I'm not mistaken, we'll have to go back and revisit the tape later on, but we'll figure it out.
Definitely.
It's not like the Falcons don't have the talent.
Yeah,
I'm not saying they don't have the talent, but I'm almost positive the Bills are steaming mad after what happened. So I feel like they're going to take a lot of anger out on the Falcons. Anyway, moving on. We got the Monsters of the Midway taking on the Commanders. We got
this
the Bears
is the hardest game to choose from by far all this week. I think this is going to be one of the most competitive games.
Should I call on you last?
No, because I'm going to go with the Commanders, but I think it's going to be the toughest game.
Okay. Cody, what you think?
Who we got? Commanders and who?
Bears.
The Bears. Yeah, Bears.
I'll go Commanders.
All right. Rafe?
Rawr. I'm going Bears. Another upset.
Rawr. Cruz, who you got?
Bears.
Bears. And I'm going to take the Commanders for the win because fuck Caleb Williams?
Well, we knew that already. We didn't have to ask you that one. That's it all every week.
he just wanted to remind the viewers.
And
Yeah, remind them.
Thursday's game.
And then Thursday night football, we got the Steelers taking on the Bengals.
Ooh, Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah, Steelers.
And then there's one more thing I wanted to talk about before we move on to
One moment. Go for it.
wrestling. I want to talk about Jason's G-Men tonight. They put in work, bro.
They was nasty
They
with
sure
it.
did.
Cam
Scatterby with 3 tutties.
So my biggest surprise in this game was watching Jackson protect the ball running, which means there's some type of coaching going on afterwards, because that's been our biggest problem. Is week after week it looks like certain elements of the game aren't being, they're professionals. You should know how to do this, and it feels like they're skipping those fundamentals almost.
He didn't eat popcorn this week.
That's what it was. I mean, they must have gave him. They sent Scatterby the right gloves. Like, it must have been,
They gave him that sticky hand stuff from fucking Little Giant. So he's like,
They get him the stickums.
Yeah, but I was very impressed. Cam put on a show like he always is. I'm excited to see where these two go. They're definitely going to save the coaching staff, and they're going to save the front office if they can keep it up.
I mean, honestly, with the receiving core they have now, with how young they are, if they can just get a couple more pieces on that offensive line, I mean, they've got a bright future if they can get a couple corners as well.
I'm just saying, when Russell was in that team was not fun to watch on offense. Defense I liked watching, but with Dart and Scatterby in there, it's actually enjoyable to watch that team play. And I'm
going to go ahead and say I feel like Brian Burns was one of the best pickups for the Giants, and he was one of the most underrated defensive ends during that time, and he's proving that he's worth every penny that they paid him.
For sure.
100% agreed.
100% agreed.
Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. All right, well, way to go to the G-Men tonight, knocking off the Eagles. That's back-to-back losses for the Eagles. Screw them. Anyway, that being said, we're going to transition over to something else that Rafe and Cody are super excited to talk about.
So fucking happy, baby. So
please,
Jason, goddamn it.
There
it is.
It is.
So just so I know, he is not a Stars fan, but he had fun at the game. He reps them because they're from Texas. He is a Rangers fan.
I am a Rangers fan, diehard.
So Dallas Stars kicked off their season today. The puck dropped today at 7:00, and they look good. They had a rough 10-minute patch in the third period, but I mean, they were hitting well. They won 50% of their face-offs, or 52%. They were 1 for 6 in their power plays. So, I mean, they looked good. They had 2 shorthanded goals, which is not normal for them. And the scoring sheet, we had Mikko Rantanen with an assist from Rupe Hintz and Sam Steele. We had Lundqvist with an assist from Mikko Rantanen and Jason's favorite, Jason Robo.
Yeah. That's why there's this right here. That's why this is on there, because of him right there. Once he goes bye-bye, this thing will just go somewhere. This will be donated.
Also in the first period, we had Winnipeg. Connor scored with an assist from Mark Scheifele and Velarde, and then no scores in the second period. It was kind of boring, to be honest. A lot of power plays, no points. Then we moved into the third period, and that's when the Stars really kind of took off. Robo with his first goal of the season, with an assist from Mikko Rantanen and Rupe Hintz. Tyler Seguin with an assist from Duchesne and Thomas Harley. And then, of course, the youngster, Wyatt Johnston, back in form like he looked last season. He scored with an assist from Lundqvist and Thomas Harley as well. At that point, Stars were up 5-1. We're looking really good. About 10 minutes left in the game, and Winnipeg decided to turn it on, and they scored 2 shorthanded power play goals against us, which is really weird to me. I don't know how the hell they let that happen, to be honest. I think that's going to be a point of emphasis.
Especially coming off of being one of the best defenses in that situation when they're down a man. Well, how are you going to be letting it happen when you're up a man? You know?
Overextended, to be honest with you, watching it, they overextended in trying to score when you're up a man and just losing a pass out in the middle of the ice. And you can't do that. Every time you do that, you're giving up a free lane. And it's just never going to work out for you. So, especially when you're up 5-1, I feel like even if you are in a power play, you should still play heavy defense and just keep away, really, for the most part, in my opinion.
Look, be patient. Look for the shot. Right. You don't have to. Don't force it. That's rules.
I just want to share this with the people. I want to share a quick video. It's like 45 seconds. Rafe is going to know what this is. Jason knows what this is.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. Hold up. Wait, Wait.
Just so you guys know, this is the video that they play at the game before the game starts. Y'all good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
No sound.
Where is the sound? Oh, why does it mute itself automatically? It's stupid. Okay.
You're an old man, crushing every problem with the cocaine. Yeah, learned a lot of lessons, don't know who to mess with. Take it out back like a real man. I hear you running around when I'm not around.
Knockout punch prizes.
And you feel scripts, pony up, or you're about to get your ass kicked. If you got something to say, step on up to the plate. Name it.
Hey, they're pretty bad too. You can feel the air in the arena. You know what I mean? Like it's different, very different. The cold air that comes out of that arena when you're sitting there. It's unmatched sporting event.
That, just so y'all know, that the feeling in the stadium when that happens, like when they play it, and the fans just it's amazing. You can't explain it. You just can't. There's no word for it.
Very nice.
I'm just Jimbo and Cruz. You guys have to go with us.
No, for real.
I'd be down.
I will say, my Rangers won today too.
No, did they? Good.
Hell yeah,
they won against the Sabres.
What was the score?
They lost their first. They lost their first game. 4-0 against the Sabres.
Nice.
And now that's one thing too. Before we do move on, I gotta give credit to Connor on Winnipeg. Dude scored 3 goals today. It looked really good. He brought him back all the way down from 5-1. Came down to the last minute or 2 minutes, and Winnipeg actually had a power play for the last 2 minutes, and the Stars pulled up. Every chance they got, they were clearing the puck to the other side of the ice. So.
Hey,
he stepped up
that
and
dude
closed out. So
he is the Flash on skates. That's all I'm saying.
No, you're thinking Connor McDavid. That dude.
Yeah, that's who you're thinking of.
And
that's Panthers, is it not?
No, that's Edmonton.
Edmonton.
Yeah, they're the ones that knocked us out.
Yep. So Stars' next game is this coming Saturday against Colorado. Should be another good game.
The Avalanche
starts Saturday at 8:00. So
be there, be square.
Y'all.
I'm a triangle.
Of course you are. No surprise.
I'm in danger.
The Stars' home opener will be Tuesday, October 14th, against the Minnesota Wild. So I'm looking forward to that one as well.
Are they really wild?
Oh my goodness.
Get out. Get out. Just get out. No.
Come on.
All right, good.
Reverse the hands of time.
Oh my goodness.
Bravo. Good deals, though. Good deals.
There you go. The appropriate sound.
Good deal. Moving on, though, you guys. So good stuff. Hockey season is back in swing. Got basketball is also getting started up again. They are doing their preseason games right now. My Spurs are looking pretty all right now. Let's see. We won our first game, and then we actually won our first 2 games. Hell yeah! We beat Long Lions, and then we beat the Heat. Who the fuck Long Island?
My Rockets did too. My Rockets beat the Hawks and the Jazz.
Yeah, man.
In preseason,
106-89.
Thunder. But that's Thunder's preseason. It's a little different. They don't take it as serious. I'm just,
Yeah.
I don't care.
We're talking about relevant teams here, okay?
we're talking about practice.
Dang.
Relevant to
Dang, bro.
Like they were in the NBA Finals 2 years ago.
2 years
Got
ago. That's a
him.
long time ago now.
That's a long time ago now.
Where were you 2 years ago?
Hey, say what you want, bad boy, okay? How many championships do the Mavericks have? What was that, 1? Yeah. Call me when y'all have 5.
Dirk Nowitzki's the GOAT.
No one's taking away his skill, bro. Not at all. Like, he deserves every bit of.
He 100% does. He deserves all of it, and the one that he won. Okay.
I will say, watching Tim Duncan and Tony Parker was probably the funnest I've ever had watching basketball.
Bro. Ginobili, bro. It was all about Ginobili.
Thank you. I was literally about to say, everyone always talks about
what
Timmy.
Made that team complete.
Everyone always talks about
the
Tony,
bench making it
about
happen.
Tony Parker. Man, everybody always leaves Grandpa Juice out, and that pisses me off to the end of the world. Freaking loved him with that backwards layup. Oh, it was gorgeous.
His Euro step. Yeah.
Anyway, so moving off of that, basketball's in effect. Baseball, unfortunately, came to an end for us the other night.
Right here, did he?
You know what? Fuck you, Ray. Okay, at least we made the postseason.
Yeah, at least we had our sights. We had the sights on it. All right, like you couldn't even look in its direction.
Didn't I tell you Judge
this
was
year.
gonna disappear?
I mean, he has. I don't know why we spend all that money on it. Like, he disappears every. Like, they need a designated Aaron Judge in the preseason.
Jason was right, though.
He's like the Prescott of the MLB.
Thank you. I was right.
Jason was right. He said if they don't win game 1, I don't see them winning at all.
Yeah. I mean, we won 1. I mean, it didn't matter, but we won 1.
But that so Yankees have played the last few years. If you ain't noticed, they seem to play catch up.
Yeah.
To stay in it, to stay alive, and what they need to do is whatever mentality. It's not working. It needs to change.
They need killers, man. They need killers.
They need to step up, and they need to knock it out. Game 1. Now you can go back and forth. I mean, every MLB team that you're playing is at the same elite level as you, but you have to put on you can't just disappear and then try to run behind them.
When you have people like Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, Volpe, he's probably one of the better players.
We need killers, man. We need gangsters. We need thugs.
Chisholm, like, no offense to Jazz Chisholm, but he should not be the best player in that lineup.
No.
When you have Stanton, who just fucking slams bombs for as long as I can remember. He's slow as shit, but he doesn't have to run because he's always hitting home runs.
he walks the bases, okay? Like, I get it.
We need killers, all right? We need slayers. We need fucking thugs. We need gangsters on this team.
We need some youth. Murderers. They need some youth that's gonna come up and just be unexpected.
That's one thing I will say. I feel like the Yankees haven't, to my knowledge, haven't
recently
spent recently enough on their draft capital. They've spent more in free agency and trading than
That's kind of how the
actually-
Yankees have always been, but they
Yeah.
always have had at least one or two players that have came up from nothing from their farm teams that have created.
See, but I feel
You
like
know.
in today's MLB, I feel like that isn't going to work as well as it did. Because I feel like a lot of the younger guys that are coming in, I mean, you've got guys that are coming in and pitching 104 mile an hour for 9 innings. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
No doubt.
it's in the food. It's in the food,
Wow.
guys. It's in the food.
They got that shit from Happy Gilmore too. They took out that bone. That
And I forget what they call it. Yeah.
All right, well, moving on, you guys. So we're going to transition over to some wrestling. We're going to hit some highlights from Monday Night Raw, some highlights from a eventful NXT. And then we're going to talk about the card for Saturday. Cruz, I know you have got some juicy stuff from NXT. But give us the highlights from Raw, and then let's hop over to NXT, my man.
Yes, this is the go-home week for Raw and SmackDown for Crown Jewel. For Raw, we kicked off with our Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, and Bronson Reed. They just went at it, man. They just tore it up at ringside.
Just make me more excited for their match.
Oh, absolutely. Which was actually made official. Yes, they did announce Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed are going to run it back, but this time it's going to be in an Australian street fight at Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next we
pull out a
had
kangaroo and beat the shit out of him with it.
That would be hilarious. That would be
Reach
first.
into a kangaroo's pouch and pull out the joey and start smacking him.
Pull out the joey and just smack him. Oh my goodness. That'd be pretty awesome. Please, WWE. Moving right along, we had Kairi Sane taking on Io. This is a match set up by Asuka earlier that night. As their little rivalry built up. Kairi picking up the win over Io, and then the post-match attack by both Kairi Sane and Asuka, which also, this match was also made official. It'll be the Kabuki Warriors taking on Io Sky and Rhea Ripley.
Mommy.
taking on everybody's favorite Australian, Rhea Ripley. Then we had a sort of a little showdown between CM Punk, LA Knight, and the Usos, which ended up leading to the main event, which was a tag team match between Punk and Knight against the Usos. But before that, Rafe, we had a little interesting backstage segment with Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman concerning his match against Cody Rhodes. Seth Rollins continuing, saying he needs to win this match against Cody Rhodes. Paul Heyman saying, you will win it. He's going back and forth saying, no, I need to win this, Paul. I need to win this. And then Rafe, he raised the interesting question to Paul. What happens if I lose? Paul Heyman with the very interesting response to his question. If Rollins lost, Paul Heyman said if Rollins loses, then he's going to start questioning why he picked him over Roman Reigns.
So, before we move on from that, question here. If, by some miracle, Seth Rollins loses, does this trigger the Brawnies turning on Seth Rollins?
Yes, because I have a feeling they're going to question his leadership at that point as well.
And I was telling Cruz this the other day, I feel like it's going in that direction because I feel like the Paul Heyman thing with Seth didn't take as well because someone like Seth doesn't need Paul Heyman to elevate him through. I mean, because Seth has always been real good about his own promos and stuff, and that's what Paul was. He's always been a spokesperson for whoever he's managing. So I do see him
I could
kinda
definitely see
bringing
him
up
being
Braun and Bronson.
the Brawnies.
So
100%, because they're big, they're physical, they've got the talent, but they could definitely use somebody better on the mic for them.
They definitely need the mouthpiece. And I told Rafe, I feel like all of this was basically the door opening for a Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed team up to get Paul with them.
This, in my opinion, I think can possibly set up some type of thing where, I mean, you saw there's been interaction with Paul and Brock Lesnar. Maybe it's possible that Seth turns on Paul and Brock comes out to save him, per se, or because Cody Rhodes has gained Brock's respect the last time that they had a match together, maybe Seth is just trying to beat him after the match, and then Brock comes out and beats the shit out of Seth. I don't know. I feel like he's going to be intertwined in there somehow.
All right. I also wonder how this would play in the War Games if it does end up being Seth Rollins led team, or if Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed join the other side and Seth's against them. I don't know. There's a lot of factors going into War Games. We don't even know what the teams are looking like, or how it's going to go down, or who's going to even be in the match at this point.
Yeah.
Still too early to tell. But that was the main event. We had Punk and LA Knight defeating the Usos. After Punk hit the GTS, LA Knight tagged himself in and just basically went for the pin. So still a little tension between Knight and Punk and Jay as they all try to stake their claim to the world title against Seth Rollins.
I'm just gonna say I felt that that LA Knight earned that one after CM Punk cooking him on the mic.
Man, straight up charbroiled him on the mic. Oh my goodness,
100%.
dude, 100%. What a promo! What a promo! Right. But I think,
for the big one.
I think that was pretty much it for Raw, right, Rafe? I think that was pretty much all the big stuff.
That was it. Now for the big one, NXT.
Now for the big night. Oh my goodness! All right, so we of course had the showdown between NXT and TNA. We'll go through all the matches very quickly. But first, we have to talk about the opener. We have the Hardy Boys taking on Dark State. Winner takes all for both the NXT and the TNA tag team titles. Of course, congratulations to the Hardy Boys. As you see Jimbo celebrating. Congratulations to the Hardy Boys. They are now the new NXT tag team champions. So an interesting fact, and Rafe, I think you pointed this out when we were watching it. The Hardy Boys are now only the 4th tag team to win the Raw, the SmackDown, and the NXT tag team titles. Also, this news broke yesterday, courtesy of TNA. Now the match between the Hardys and the Dudleys at Bound for Glory will be for both titles. So it'll be for both the TNA tag team titles and the NXT tag team titles. Nice. So winner takes all for the tables match.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a pick on that one because it's next Sunday and I don't care. I'm gonna say the Hardys retain and the Dudleys go out with a L.
Yeah, I say yeah. No, I say the same thing. I say the Hardys retain.
I agree.
What kind of match is it?
It's a tables match. Just like their first meeting. It was a tables match then. It's gonna be a tables match now.
I think the Hardys are gonna win, but before they win, they're gonna be put through like 4 fucking tables at least. At least.
Well, I think it's I don't know how they set up the rules. I don't know if it's got to be one or both of them going through a table.
Everyone goes through a table. Are you kidding me?
they all just throw themselves through the tables.
I mean, don't they do like where? I mean, I guess it's technically like a TLC match almost, but I mean, where you can just do Like you can have the tables, but
Mm-hmm.
you have to pin them to win. You know what I mean?
That's
In
more of a
rare
tables
occasions,
match.
yes.
Yeah.
In rare occasions, there have been tables matches like that, but it's like super rare. But for the most part, the way the tables matches work is you gotta like physically put your opponent through a table. When they first did it,
Unless you're Big
way back, yeah. When they first did it way back at the Royal Rumble in 2000, they had to put both of them through the table. They had to put both members of a team through a table. So they haven't said, they haven't mentioned anything about the rules, about how it's going to work. But yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see in the coming weeks on TNA. But yeah, very exciting to see both titles on the line in that match. Next we had the women's Survivor Series style tag team match between Team NXT and Team TNA. The NXT team won. JC Jane and Soruka were the sole survivors.
My favorite match of the night.
Honestly, it was actually really good. I enjoyed it. I think all the women, for the most part, did an amazing job. I think my only complaint, or not really a complaint, just one thing I noticed was Mara Sade, I think is her name. Jakar Jackson, which is in WWE. She overshot that moonsault.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
She absolutely overshot that moonsault. Other than that, it was really great. It was awesome hearing the inspiration come out to their old Iconics song.
So did Mustafa
when they made their way to the ring. Well, yeah, kind of. He had the first couple notes for his theme song, but yeah, he did come out. But yeah, that was honestly my favorite match was Mustafa Ali versus Ethan Page. Ethan Page picking up the win in that one too. Then we had
when he launched Mustafa off the fucking
turnbuckle. Man, when he just shoved him off the turnbuckle into the wall. Oh man, that was a crazy spot. Then we had the main event, which was the men's Survivor Series style match. We had Team TNA versus Team NXT. Man, just Team TNA picking up the win, but man, Team NXT just completely falling apart after Javon Evans and Miles Bourne got eliminated. Trick Williams just walked away in the middle of the match. Ricky Saints tried. He is. Ricky Saints tried as hard as he could, but he eventually fell to Mike Santana and Moose. So Team TNA walking away with that one.
I said that wouldn't have happened if Oba was still champ.
It would have been interesting. It would have been interesting. It would have been interesting if Oba had gotten picked for the team, but I guess they kind of wrote him off. I guess he's taking time off for himself here. But
they would have won if he'd have been there.
Well, maybe. I don't know. That's a big what if. Anyway, before they close the show, 2 matches actually got announced for next week's NXT. Jimbo's going to be excited for this one. Matt Cardona making his in-ring WWE return.
Let's go.
He'll be taking on Josh Briggs, and then Ava actually announced this one when the main event was over. So they will be having a number 1 contenders battle royal for the NXT women's title at Halloween Havoc. And she asked Santino, or she proposed to Santino the idea of having some of the TNA knockouts joining them. So it'll be TNA knockouts and the NXT women's division in a number 1 contender battle royal.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's really all about it for NXT. Can't get my words out. Really quick for SmackDown preview, just going through this really quick. We have Sami Zayn U.S. title open challenge. We have the Wyatt Six defending the tag team titles against the Street Profits.
This is where they implode.
Profits explode.
Ooh, yeah. I have a feeling this is it. For the Street Profits. Jimbo and Booker T are both going to be excited for this one. We have Tiffany Stratton and Stephanie Vaquer teaming up to take on Julia and Kiana James. And then Damian Priest and Aleister Black will go 1-on-1 in a last man standing match.
That's gonna be
good.
So,
yeah.
Pretty interesting show. And finally, we look ahead to Saturday for Crown Jewel. As is tradition, we'll go through the card and make our picks.
Do it.
Aussie.
All right. So first, we got the aforementioned match between Roman Reigns and Bronson Reed, an Australian street fight. I say Roman Reigns, but there will be shenanigans. There will indeed be shenanigans from Bronson Reed and perhaps Braun Breaker.
Not shenanigans.
Oh.
I'll definitely take Roman Reigns as well, but there will be most definitely shenanigans. evil shenanigans.
I'm actually gonna flip it. I'm gonna say Bronson Reed wins because of shenanigans.
Bronson Weed, who's that?
What's on the brain, bro? What's on the brain?
Right.
Okay. No judgment here. No judgment here.
That Mary Jane.
Is that Mary Joanna?
Yeah, right. Cody, thoughts? Did you make a pick?
I did marry Joanna.
Yeah. You're an idiot.
You're a fucking idiot. Is what you are.
So stupid.
I'm gonna say Roman takes it, but yeah, I agree. Shenanigans is a put.
Evil shenanigans.
The Mary Jane shenanigans, according to Rafe. Next, we have the Kabuki Warriors taking on Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. I say Rhea and Io take this one.
Mommy all the way.
Good. Don't let Megan hear you say that.
I'm gonna say Rhea.
She's asleep already.
Io take it, and it causes Asuka to go nuts, and Kyrie turns on her.
Oh, yeah, I have a feeling this might be where Kyrie turns. Absolutely.
Lots of heel turners coming soon.
No, it's actually a face
Kyrie's
turn.
Kyrie's would be a face turn, if anything.
Well, anime betrayals. I'm sorry.
Absolutely. Absolutely an anime betrayal. That I will agree with.
I'm gonna go Rhea.
Yeah, mommy all the way.
Just Rhea. Just Rhea. She's solos.
Yeah,
Just Rhea. Solo wipes everybody out.
Io just there for emotional support.
Basically.
Next we have the final showdown between John Cena and AJ Styles. For those who don't know, both of them are set to retire. John Cena in December and AJ Styles next year. This
Definitely John Cena.
Yeah, this will definitely be John Cena, but this I have a feeling is going to be match of the night. I'm calling it.
I don't know about match of the night, but it definitely will be a good match.
Theory of this match, and I think I talked to Cruz about this. So I'm picking John Cena to win, and I'm thinking there's going to be interference from Dominic, and it's going to set up some type of intercontinental match between John and
Dominic.
Between John and Dominic, so he can finally win his intercontinental title.
Ooh, it's actually not a bad idea.
That would be interesting. God, I hope not.
Oh my goodness.
That would cut her right into this.
Very interesting. It would be very interesting to see if that happens. Next, we have the Women's World Champion, Stephanie Vaquer, taking on the SmackDown Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. For the Women's Crown Jewel Championship, I say Stephanie wins this. She's having a heck of a year right now. So Stephanie's going to build on that momentum. I don't want to see Jimbo with the visual aid on who he thinks is going to win.
You already know who I'm picking.
La Primera!
La Primera. Booker going to lose his mind for this match.
La Primera.
I mean, that ace though.
What came up? Oh, yes. Make sure the laptop's closed, all right, bub?
No, bro.
I'm about to be like that dude in the gas station bathroom.
Yeah. Oh, man.
All right,
Oh, my
what
goodness.
else you got, Chris?
And then for the what I'm assuming is going to be the main event, we have the undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes taking on the world heavyweight champion Seth Rollins for the men's crown jewel championship.
I could see it going both ways.
Honestly, yes.
But for growth purposes, I see Cody Rhodes winning this one and this triggering the aftershock with Seth Rollins and the quote unquote vision.
Vision, yeah. I see shenanigans in this match.
Evil shenanigans.
Yeah. Shenanigans in this match. Cody wins. Congratulations, Cody. Cody wins, and I have a feeling this might start the setup to War Games.
Ah,
Yeah,
I don't know what
is that too?
way, shape, or form, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Cody retains his crown jewel championship, and Seth is just kind of blow up, and
Yeah.
I don't think
He's
it's
gonna
gonna
die.
escalate until probably Raw, and like maybe he's gonna go talk to Paul Heyman, and or maybe Paul Heyman just doesn't show up on Monday after losing on Saturday. So,
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna be in Perth, Australia still, so I mean, he's kind of got to show up.
I mean, technically he doesn't have to. He could have went back to the States.
Division's gonna have a long night on Saturday.
Doubt. Facts.
So Cody, will you retain your crown jewel championship, or is Seth Rollins going to beat you?
Indeed, I will retain.
Crown jewel. I
You retain?
retain crown jewels every day. What are you talking about?
And that's it for crown jewel, which will be at like 7 a.m. Thank you, Australian time zones.
For fucking real, though.
But yeah, that's really about it. I missed anything,
If y'all get here early enough on Saturday, we can try to watch the card before the game starts.
Yeah.
So
before we end it for the night, I do want to say thank you to the viewers. I wanted to say thank you to. I noticed I was looking at our subs. We've got 30 subs now on YouTube. We've got 10 followers on Twitch.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you guys that are watching, share with your friends. Obviously, we'd like to get guests on here as well. I mean, we love to talk to you guys about, what you think about these sports and things like that. So thank you guys.
Absolutely. If we can get somebody on here, we're going to do a segment where you get to argue with me about something.
Get the clown on Jimbo.
Come in here and say that Carson Wentz is the GOAT.
Talked about it.
Yes.
So,
oh my gosh. So we have got to talk about that.
He was out with injury. He wrestles for a smaller company out of Texas.
Oh my God. Absolutely.
He was out with injury. I think he had a torn bicep.
He had a torn bicep.
He had a torn bicep. He was out for a while. He's finally out of doing his rehab. And
Steven.
he's returning to the ring officially on November 1st. We all plan on going. At least I know Cruz and I do. Jimbo,
absolutely.
We've confirmed that with you yet or not.
Jimbo, I will send you the video of his return.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
He had a promo on it, and he just came out and pretty much told
Mad
Max
that
he was going to beat the ever-loving shit out of him.
Mad Max, your time is coming, bro. Your time is coming, Mad Max.
So we are excited to go see him wrestle again. Unfortunately, he got hurt after his, I think it was like his second or third match. So seeing him back,
it was a second match.
But we plan on having him on the podcast soon. So
absolutely,
that'll be
absolutely.
Our first amateur.
Yeah, like I said. Yeah, absolutely. Like Cody said, like Ray said, if you guys got something something you want to talk about with us, you got something you want to fight about with me, let us know. Reach out to Cody, reach out to Rafe, reach out to me. Let us know. We'll get you on the show. We'll get unhinged in this mother. Let's do it. I love to talk. I love to argue. I mean, she's the only one that engages me right now. But See what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. This is the only thing I get to play with.
Tell him Carson Wentz is the GOAT. I promise he'll agree.
Don't tell me Carson Wentz is the GOAT. Don't you ever tell me that. God, I'll get up and I will leave.
Better than any quarterback that you like. He's better than your favorite quarterback.
There's our first debate topic right there. It's Carson Wentz.
Right now. That man is a walking dumpster. Okay?
If you don't add the fire, it's no fun.
If you flip his knee, he might kill over and die.
Well, there is that possibility too. Yes. Okay.
Anyway, well, that is the topic for another time. We'll definitely get into that next time. I will not forget. What?
M won last week.
Who? I'm sorry, who?
M won last week. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, who? Sorry, who?
Oh, I don't know.
Who? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because you like being wrong. It's all right. We'll just have the show.
Even if they lose, there's only one relevant team in this state. I can't wait till the end of the season. We're going to stop a mud hole in that maroon queer. Sorry.
Hey,
my apologies. I redact that statement. I cannot wait until the end of the year. We're going to stop a mud hole in A&M and send them back to College Station where they belong.
Them and their stupid yell leaders.
I have never understood that. I've been to Kyle Field several times, obviously being in such relevance to the area. It's easy when you're partying in college, you know. But I have never understood that. I've been to several games, and I've never understood this whole.
It's so corny.
It's actually
with their little lassie dog. Like it doesn't even go with it. There's no theme. Like let's just throw everything random at this.
Hold on. We gotta dial it back on the lassie dog only because their lassie dog recently passed away. Yes.
No. I'm just saying that the theme. I'm not having. I don't have anything.
Well, no. I'm just saying. Someone threw out the little lassie dog. It's like, well, dial back on the lassie dog. It recently passed away. So. Despite the fact
you're in your feelings still, I get it. It's okay.
Well, I'm
an animal lover till forever.
I'm just saying, when Bevo passed away, they even posted something on their page for Bevo. So,
I mean, it was important to them. No, there is no disrespect. Where did you get in this?
I didn't say there was.
Anyways, the theme doesn't go with anything. Okay, nothing makes sense there other than they can yell real loud. All right,
I agree. So it's actually interesting you bring up the yell. This is the last thing I'm going to say before we we close up for the night. So they were showing it on TV last week of the what are they called, the yell leaders? What are they called?
Mm-hmm. That's what they're called.
They were showing them on TV where they were doing
obvious.
Where they were doing the chants with a group full of little kids. Okay. And, you have them, being all cute. And then it pans in on one little girl just standing there while the other, their yellers are, trying to keep the kids focused. Everyone's all out of place. And the one little girl's just standing there, just like.
I agree. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Why am I standing here?
The epitome of this yelling crap.
They should just meme a UT shirt on her and it'll make your day.
100%. Anyway, like Cody said, shout out to all of our subs and our followers. Thank you guys for following and subscribing. Again, if you guys want to be on the show, hit up Cody or Rafe or myself. Let us know. We'll let you know when we record. We'll get you on here. We'll talk about some stuff. We'll get your opinion. Hell, we'll get a little unhinged about things. We can't get undocumented with you because we already have an undocumented man, and we're only allowed to have one. So
where is he though?
Unfortunately.
I don't see him. I
There's
don't
a
see
rule.
this. I don't see this undocumented man. Where's he at? I don't see him.
Anyway, but so that's gonna wrap up our show tonight. Anybody got anything else before we get out of here, you guys?
Nope.
Just record Jimbo's reaction to Texas losing for me, please. Thanks.
No, trust me. If there's anything you don't want to watch, you do not want to watch that reaction.
Watch a grown man cry. It's kind of it's intriguing. I don't see it very often.
No, we need
Oh, and the fact that you have to eat a
saying
crow.
this is not football.
And the fact that you have to eat a crow because my Giants won. Boom, shakalaka.
Yes, I
Check.
will. I'll need to make a trip to Sealy to shoot a crow, come and throw it in Cody's oven, and eat it on a live stream.
I don't think Cody wants that in his oven, but good try.
Just a side note. If y'all don't know what Micah Parsons is talking about, the Eagles ran 4 tush pushes in a row.
Yeah.
You got stopped 3 out of the 4 times. Insane. I mean,
Hey, man, that tush push, it's lethal.
It's something,
Anyway.
all right.
It's about to be
Good.
We'll
illegal.
just sit on the fence. We'll sit on the fence about this one forever.
100%. Anyway, well, we're gonna wrap it up for you guys for tonight. You guys, thank you so much for joining us. As always, I'm the big man, Jim, Twin Magic, Cody, and Rafe.
Appreciate you.
Our resident G-man, Jason.
Out.
And of course, always our undocumented man himself, Mr. Cruz.
Seriously, Powerade, one day, sponsor us, please.
One day.
Please.
Thirsty much.
For the next 2 weeks, for the next 2 weeks, I will not be in here. We'll just be you guys. So I will catch y'all in a few weeks.
All righty.
Yeah.
We'll see you in a few weeks,
Have
Cody.
fun, buddy.
Enjoy the food.
For Unhinged and Undocumented, we love you guys. See you guys later. Hook 'em horns.